Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are finally back because guess what? The Scape and Run Parasites mod has just had an alpha update released and we should go check it out. So in case you don't know, Scape and Run Parasites is a mod that adds a variety of terrifying and disturbing creatures into your world which will infect and spread throughout it until you have no choice but to escape and run. This new update adds even more dangerous creatures and some really cool features, so without further ado, let's get started. So starting off, this new update to the mod adds many new kinds of blocks. We have the mouth and flesh stairs right here, which some of these have really cool 3D models. The concentrated bone and concentrated bone stairs, which look like this. Assimilated logs, assimilated stone, and this is compressed stone. There's assimilated dirt right here. This is the sack and the thin log. So these have a lot of really interesting uses, which we'll see in a bit, but in the meantime, let's take a look at some of the other new creatures. Alright, so first things first, the beckons, which are parasitic plant-like creatures, have a new reskin. If I extend this bridge, I can show you. Right here, you see this is their new ground. It is called Biome Purifier for some reason, even though it's not very pure. And the beckon is now a darker color, with a more brilliant green. But yeah, let's close that bridge behind us. This is just our little containment area, because these beckons are very good at getting out. Inside this chest, these have not been fully implemented yet. As you can see, they have no original texture or name, but if I create a new bridge, you can see exactly what they do. Throwing this on ground will purify it, and throwing it at any parasite will cause that parasite to take damage. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's what those new things do. Before we get going, let's terminate this parasite. Alright, well I think with no doubt our termination system certainly did their job. I was definitely right. Alright, so moving on to some of the other new creatures in the mod, we have the assimilated horse. Obviously they're making more and more creatures in the mod assimilatable. Curious if that's a word, but yeah, the horse can now be assimilated and it becomes a disgusting tumorous monster like all the other creatures. Animations are still being worked on because obviously this is just the alpha. This is untextured, but this is going to be the assimilated horse head. And oh boy, those are some interesting teeth. Going to the other side, there's now incomplete forms. You'll see where these spawn in a little bit. But these are like incompleted fleshy forms, and they're both really disturbing. We have the small on this side, and the medium on this side. You can see it has a little like disgusting face and arms. And this one has an even more disgusting face and arms. So that's the incomplete form. Over here is the primitive arachnida, which is replacing, I think, the assimilated spider, but I might be wrong with that. It has, you know, disturbing features like the other creatures, though I do feel like the sack doesn't, it doesn't really fall in line with the style of a lot of the other creatures, but really cool creature. And then another new mob, we have the assimilated adventurer. Obviously, if a player dies, they're going to get infected too. So yeah, here I am. It'll display my name tag, and yeah, my ribcage is torn open, and I've been dismembered. So yes, that is the assimilated adventure, and I hate it so much, but it's very well done. And then finally, here we have the overseer. I know it's oversaid and overdone, but this thing actually kind of reminds me of Siren Head, because it has that little like fleshy, pointy mouth. It's really disgusting, but yeah, these will fly around and attack you. This one's obviously safe and contained, but that's the disgusting creature that is the overseer. This one was hard to show off as it will take damage when encountering blocks, but this is the light bomber. They're disgusting, bulging insect-like creatures that fly around and they will drop TNT. Yet, there you go, dropping TNT. For the mod's next feature, let's take a look at the beckons. If you don't know, the beckons are one of the quintessential enemies of Scape and Run Parasites. There are, or previously were, 3 stages. The stage 1 beckon, which is small and spawns when parasitic creatures are killed. The stage 2 beckon, which grows from the stage 1 and has a lot more health. And the stage 3 beckon, which is massive and summons huge swarms of flying enemies. The new alpha for Scape and Run Parasites adds a new type of beckon. Although the texture for the beckon is still incomplete, its features have been implemented. It looks just like this. This is the stage 4 beckon. So the implemented features creatures in the future will add a whole lot of new depth to Scape and Run Parasites, and some dangerous new situations to the game, but as of right now, they're only available through commands. So if I press these two, it will set a node, and then it will begin to start. The Stage 5 beckon has the unique ability to terraform complete biomes to become parasitic wastelands. Alright, so this is what a terraformed biome looks like. Obviously, that was sped up quite a bit, but everything turns completely dark. All the creatures inside are eventually infected with the parasite. The ground gives all creatures the status effect, and parasitic creatures will start spawning all over the place, which is certainly not great news for the player, because they're now very, very hard to defeat. Here is one of those disgusting creatures that we saw earlier, which now patrol around these biomes. If you're wondering, this biome does reach below. You can see if I jump down here, there's still ores and stuff, but everything has been completely transformed all the way down to bedrock, and it's totally disgusting. So if you find one of these biomes in your world, your option's either to run as far away from it as possible, or try the incredibly difficult task of destroying it. And the way you destroy it is by killing the beckon in the center, which should be next to one of these. These pink things are nodes, and they are what terraform the biome. If you destroy the node, I'm pretty sure the biome is unable to spread any further. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to comment your opinions of the mod or my showcase down below. If you would like to download it, there will be a link in the description. There's also a link to my Discord where you can chat with me, and subscribe to Saw Dino Dude. We do consistent mod showcases as well as a Minecraft dinosaur survival series called Amberleaf. We're working on some special projects for you guys in the future, so stay tuned for that. But without further ado, goodbye.